The oil rig is one of the best monuments in Rust if you want to get high tier guns, but what kind of loot is there and is it worth it? Welcome to the Rust Monument Guide, where today I'll be telling you everything you need to know about the oil rig. The oil rig is a radiation-free monument, so you only need to come here in armor for the sole purpose of protecting you from scientists. There are 15 regular scientists guarding the oil rig, with each of them having 150 health. Regular scientists have MP5s or LRs in terms of weapons. The oil rig is also protected by 6 heavy scientists, which only arrive if you start hacking the locked crate. They land on the helipad with a Chinook and 6 of them get out and start trying to take back the oil rig. Heavy scientists have 300 health and come with 2 different kinds of weapons, SPAS 12s and M249s, with the ones with SPAS 12s being significantly easier to kill. You can only get to the oil rig by boat, as going by heli is not recommended. If you want to find a boat, my only advice is to go to the beach and start running until you find one, as sadly there are no guaranteed places to get boats. A thing you can do if you want to counter someone taking oil rig is taking a boogie board with you and only going by boat to 2 squares away from the oil rig and going by boogie board from there, as this method is way quieter than going by boat. There are 2 main ways of taking the oil rig, taking it with a compound bow and taking it with guns. First, I'll show you how to take the oil rig solo with just a compound bow. For this take, I recommend that you take with you quite a bit of cloth, as you'll need it for bandages. What you want to do is position your boat at around the same distance shown in the video right now from the oil rig and start killing as many scientists as you can with your compound bow. To make hitting your shots easier, I recommend that you bring high velocity arrows and around 2 stacks of them to be safe. Even in the worst case scenario of you only getting leg shots on the scientists, it will only take 4 hits to kill them. Once you've cleared out as many scientists as you could from your boat, get on the oil rig, go up the stairs, and start baiting scientists down one by one. While they are chasing you, you can get easy hits on them on this corner, at the top of the stairs leading from the catwalk to level 1, and at the top of the stairs leading from the ladder to the catwalk. Once you've cleared out the regular scientists, you can start hacking the crate and you can clear the heavy scientists with more or less the same baiting technique as with the regular scientists, except that it takes 6 body shots to kill them. One final thing I'd like to note is that sometimes when heavy scientists lose interest in you, they tend to walk into this spot and just stand there for a while, so you can land an easy shot on them there. Taking the oil rig with guns is significantly easier. For this take, I recommend you take a few syringes with you, but it doesn't have to be too many, as you will most likely be finding more in scientists anyway. If you're taking it solo, I'd recommend that you take it with around 2 stacks of ammo, but you can probably get away with taking a bit less, as ammo can quite commonly be found in scientists. When approaching the rig, you should stop your boat and shoot the scientists at the dock from afar, then get on the rig. After this, all you basically need to do is proceed up the stairs with caution and try keeping your distance between the scientists and yourself, as they deal significantly more damage up close than from further away. After clearing the regular scientists, you can call in the locked crate and kill the heavies with a similar method of baiting them away one by one and shooting them, as they are far more lethal in a group. While you're on the oil rig, if you hear someone coming by boat, all you need to do is hold down the stairs leading from level 2 to level 3, as there's only 1 flight of stairs leading up from level 2. In terms of loot, the oil rig is pretty good. It has 7 crates that are outside the puzzle areas, with most of them being medical crates and large food crates, but among them there are also a few regular crates and a few military crates. It also has a few regular barrels and a few oil barrels lying around, and you can find diesel fuel here as well. The 2 low-tier puzzle areas contain 4 regular crates and 2 military crates combined, and the high-tier puzzle area contains 1 military crate, 1 elite crate, and a locked crate. On screen now, you can see the loot I got from looting the oil rig 3 times. Speaking of puzzle areas, what you need to bring in order to get all the loot at the oil rig is a fuse, a blue key card, and a red key card. You don't need to bring a green key card because you can just use the one that's inside the high-tier puzzle area. All doors are powered by default except for the door to one of the small puzzle areas, but this puzzle is quite simple, as all you need to do is insert a fuse into the fuse box and press the button to open the door. The oil rig, just like a few other monuments, has some CCTV cameras installed in certain parts. Now I'll show you all the camera identifiers as well as what you can see from that camera. So going from the bottom of the oil rig to the top, we have oil rig 1 dock, oil rig 1L1, oil rig 1L2, oil rig 1L3, oil rig 1L4, and oil rig 1 heli. You can also get information on when someone is taking the oil rig by setting a pager to the SOS frequency, which is 4765. This frequency is triggered once someone starts opening the locked crate. And just in case you were wondering, no, you can broadcast on this frequency with an RF transmitter or a broadcaster, as the developers have blocked these items from transmitting at that frequency. I hope this guide helped you, and if it did, consider leaving a like and subscribing. If you really enjoy my content, you can join my Discord server and chat with me, or you can consider becoming one of my patrons on patreon.com/thememishgamer, or you can click the join button next to the subscribe button to become a channel member. I would like to thank Bothered Nickel and Blizz for being my patrons, and thank you guys so much for over 6,700 subscribers.